Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They start the drive with Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 26, check 26. Slip.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line.
Check, check, check.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Switch. Sponge. No. Check. Fresno. Watch twist. Jim.
Again, it's Cook. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Allen going to go on 4th down. Forced out, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First down, they'll run with Chubb. Running right through him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. They run again on first down, Chubb, and he'll go down at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here we go, here we go. 6 guard, check 6 guard. Joker, 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 joker.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. They'll try the air now with Watson dancing to his left.
Shoot,
and he'll just
man.
get rid of it.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Check 37, check 37. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Check 31, check 31. Showing it. Line up, go. Out.
They pitch it to Chubb. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
York able to send this one through, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for him.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves. Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Meanwhile,
Should've been a
Allen's
pick.
throw taken in by Diggs. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And some space here.
Come on, bro. Give me a tackle, bro.
Home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 53 yards. And the Bills have moved out in front.
That's the same thing, bro. Run the ball.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
I
And
wanna
that
beat
makes
this
it a
guy,
7-3 lead.
Just run the ball the whole damn game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never
This
met an
is so
offensive
dumb,
coach that didn't
bro.
want to drive to end with a kick.
He has all the
Most don't want to
stops,
end
bro.
with a PAT, right? In this
You
case,
don't
a
think
field
I'm
goal, they'll
passing.
take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. No. Off. Big Dan, kind of broke.
They go with Chubb on second down. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back. Switch. Shift.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's just
Bro, that's
gonna be
inches,
short
bro.
here,
No
barely.
way.
Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th
Give
and
me a break,
inches.
bro. Give me a break, bro.
Can't do anything with a football.
That's a run. I ran. Oh my gosh, this is what I be talking about, bro. Why do I have the ball in my hand, bro? That's my ball, bro. It's stupid, bro. I was about to run the ball the whole game. That's what I be talking about, bro. I lose to shitty people,
Are
bro.
going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On play action, Allen.
Give me that.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to have the football.
Yeah, lucky, bro.
on
I'm
the
telling you.
18-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defensive
Gotta feed
perspective,
Chubb.
anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. On first down, it's Watson, escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And down to the 36-yard line here. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. Bulldozes past him. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Watson. Flushed out right.
No, he threw bad. That was a bad throw.
Picked off by
That was a
Jordan
bad
Poyer.
throw.
And the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Run the ball.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Look at that.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
You gonna run it, run it, run it. I'm gonna run it.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys
can get
a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And some room to work. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 68 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
There on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Chubb on the counter. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 36 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth
You'll
almost a
run
little bit
again,
like a tennis
bro.
match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Get that quarterback. Big Ed, big Ed, big Ed. Ship, watch the ship. Watch the safety creek. Check 52.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Getting the ball is Cook, running left. Down to about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 38. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. They go right back to Singletary. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
It's out of bounds.
Sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
What? They're selling me out now.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Hey, watch that, watch that. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Switch, switch, switch. 24 down, he's coming. 49's the fight.
Now Watson. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Slam, slam, slam. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Chubb diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. And that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Extra point by York is up and good.
No more bailout, bro.
Take a 10-point lead.
Playing cover 4 this entire time, bro. It's not gonna do it.
Here we go as he sends this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Take that L.